Think you're doing Kegels correctly? What if I told you most people are actually training the wrong muscles and slowly making things worse without even realizing it? Yeah, tighter doesn't always mean stronger. So before you do your next basic Kegel hold, let's break this down the right way. Because one small mistake here can completely change your results. Let me ask you something honestly. When you try a Kegel, what exactly are you squeezing? Most people think it's their abs, their glutes, or just tightening everything down there as hard as possible. But that's where the problem starts. If your stomach is tensing up, your butt is clenching, or you're holding your breath, you're not actually training your pelvic floor correctly. It's like trying to strengthen the foundation of a building by painting the walls. It looks like effort, but structurally nothing improves. Now here's a small clue about the right way to do it. Imagine you're trying to stop passing gas, and at the same time trying to stop the flow of urine. Not a hard squeeze, just a gentle lift upward. That lifting sensation is the key. But don't rush into it yet, because even people who find the right muscle still make another big mistake. They use too much force. A lot of people believe that the harder they squeeze, the better the result. But that's not how this works. Real strength doesn't come from force, it comes from control. Your pelvic floor isn't designed to stay clenched all day. It's meant to activate smoothly, hold with control, and then fully relax. If you skip that relaxation part, you're not building strength, you're building tension, and tension actually limits your progress. So let's build this properly from the ground up. Start by putting your body in a relaxed position, either sitting or lying down. Drop your shoulders, relax your jaw, and make sure there's no tension anywhere. This is important because if your body is tight, your pelvic floor won't activate correctly. Now take a slow breath in, and as you gently exhale, that's when you activate the pelvic floor. Not before, not during the inhale. On the exhale, as you do that, gently lift the pelvic floor upward. Don't squeeze hard, don't push, just lift. Hold that for about 3 to 5 seconds, then completely relax. That's one perfect rep. And here's something important. If you can't fully relax after holding, you're not training properly. That's your first big light bulb moment. Strength isn't just about holding, it's about being able to release just as well. Let's quickly compare the wrong way and the right way so it's crystal clear. The wrong way looks like this. Tightening your abs, clenching your glutes, holding your breath and squeezing as hard as possible. That leads to fatigue, poor control, and almost no real progress. The right way is the opposite. Your body stays relaxed, your breathing stays natural, the lift is gentle, and the hold is controlled. That's what actually builds strength and endurance. Once you've got that basic hold, the next step is consistency. Instead of chasing longer holds, focus on making every rep feel the same. Lift, hold for 5 seconds, relax for 5 seconds, and repeat about 10 times. But here's the challenge. Every rep should feel just as controlled as the first one, not shaky, not rushed, not weaker. This is where most people level up without even realizing it. Consistency beats intensity every single time. There's also a mental side to this that people ignore. Many beginners just go through the motion without really feeling the muscle. But once you slow down and actually focus on that lifting sensation, everything changes. It's like the difference between randomly moving your arm and intentionally flexing a muscle. You suddenly feel the connection. That mind-muscle connection is what turns average results into real progress. Now, if you want to take it a step further, start adding small refinements. Sync your breathing. Inhale to relax. Exhale to lift. Check your body constantly. If your thighs, abs, or glutes start helping, reset and start again. You can even try micro holds, where you lift a little, hold, then lift slightly more, hold again, and then relax. This builds precision, and precision is what separates beginners from advanced control. Eventually, you want to take this beyond just lying or sitting. Start practicing Kegels while sitting in a chair, standing, or even walking. This is where it becomes functional, because your body doesn't operate in isolation. It works during real-life movement. Training it this way makes the strength actually useful. So ask yourself right now, can you hold without tightening other muscles? Can you breathe normally while holding? Can you fully relax after each rep? If not, that's not failure. That's your next level waiting for you. Let's quickly lock everything in. Relax your body first, breathe properly, lift gently instead of squeezing hard. Hold with control and always fully relax. That's the perfect basic Kegel hold. Simple, but only if done correctly. Now here's your challenge. Do 10 perfect reps right now. Not fast, not hard, just smooth and controlled. And pay attention to how different it feels when you actually do it right. Remember, this isn't about doing more reps or squeezing harder. It's about doing it correctly. Small improvements, repeated consistently, create powerful results over time. Stay focused, stay patient, and keep improving, one controlled rep at a time.